the owl hoots at midnight. Close. That was last week's call sign. Still, coincidence and fate figure largely in our lives, and you do look rather familiar. Have we met before? Your modesty becomes you. I have heard great tales of your deeds from Ozan. I've no doubt that, in your case, he had little cause to exaggerate. Ceramic received a vision from Saradomin, telling him to send me here. I traveled to Edgeville Monastery with all haste, but I have yet to discover why. I'm sure that all shall be revealed in good time. Mighty Saradomin! It is an honor to bear witness to your glory, my lord. Of all the days to neglect to polish my armor.
Indeed, much has changed since the death of JAGEX. What do you think of my new look? This is but a minor manifestation. I prefer talking to mortals eye to eye.
Almighty Saradomin, ruler of all things, whose power no creature is able to resist.
Oh, do get up, Saradomin. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it is people groveling. I know you well, my servant. You are one of the greatest among my followers. It is why I entrust you with this sacred quest. These are dark times. The edicts of JAGEX are no more. Now evil gods seek to claim dominion in our world with wearisome tenacity. Dark-hearted knights of Zamorak, the Kinshra, have discovered a dangerous weapon last wielded during the God Wars. The Kinshra have long sought to rule the kingdom of Asgarnia and obliterate my White Knights. If the Black Knight seize this weapon, they will unleash terrible destructive power. The innocent citizens of Asgarnia will be slaughtered in their hundreds. I have chosen both of you to claim this artifact from the minions of Zamorak. Will you aid me?
I have pledged my life to your service, Saradomin. What must we do?
First, the World Guardian shall require a suitable disguise to infiltrate the Black Knight's fortress. Equip the armor I have provided to the southwest and return to me. Good. You shall impersonate Captain Dulcin, the current overseer of the Black Knight's fortress. Saradomin shall accompany you.
Disguised as a fellow Black Knight, my lord. I have a set of black armor from a former encounter with the Kinshra. I need only claim it from storage.
No, Saradomin. I know well of your experience in stealth and infiltration, but great peril lies ahead. You must remain armed and ready for the battle that awaits. You will soon understand the wisdom of my actions. You shall be Captain Dulcin's prisoner. The Kinshra have recently raided White Knight outposts in Asgarnia and taken every opportunity to capture my followers alive.
For what purpose, my lord?
That is for you to discover, my faithful knight.
My strength and intellect are yours to wield, Saradomin. I trust in your wisdom to lead me through the darkness.
Excellent. With your permission, I shall now teleport you both to the Black Knight's fortress. The power that Guthix gave you protects you from godly power. As you recall from our last encounter, I cannot teleport you against your will. Now, are you ready to proceed? Proceed to the tallest tower of the fortress and recover the weapon at any cost.
Captain Dawson! Yes, Captain. It's just that I thought you were upstairs, sir. I didn't see you leave the fortress. And what were you doing with the Knight of Saradomin, sir? Ah, another captive Saradominist. Well done, sir. Shall I prepare a rack in the interrogation chamber for your prisoner? As you wish, Captain. I shan't keep you further.
Well played. Now let's find a way up to the next level.
Captain Dulcet, why is this prisoner not under guard? No, sir. No, I merely... Absolutely not, sir. That won't be necessary, sir. Please continue, Captain.
Captain Dawson, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, Captain, but prisoners are not permitted on the upper levels. Another Saradominist captive, sir. Very well. Praise be to Zamorak. Please continue up the stairs, Captain Dawson.
Ah, Captain Dulcin, you have arrived at an opportune time. Are you ready to receive the mark of Zamorak? Again, you refuse the blessing of Zamorak. What are you hiding, Captain? Remove your helmet and accept them. Very well, Captain Dulcin. I will await your return. Strength through chaos. You may proceed up the southeast stairs, Captain Dulcin.
Excuse me, Captain Dawson. I cannot permit a Saradominist to access the upper levels of the fortress. For what purpose? Oh, I see. It's a long drop from up there, Saradominist. You'll talk if you know what's good for you.
Captain Dulcin, I have grave news. The magic circle has ceased to function, and I can find no trace of your witch. I fear our operation has been sabotaged, sir. We have lost contact with the artifact. Gladly, my lord. How can I be of assistance? The witch you hired, Captain Dulcin, to summon a gateway to the weapon we seek. She claimed to be loyal to Zamorak. I am beginning to suspect she was an agent of the White Knights. Your witch took up residence in the attic tower. You were there when she cast the ritual, Captain. The ritual circle has been damaged. The gateway has vanished, and without the witch, we cannot reopen it. The weapon, sir. The artifact that Lord Decarius promised would give us the power to destroy Falador. Yes, Captain. I shall detain the prisoner while you investigate your chamber's attic tower. Thank you, Captain. There is much that we can learn from a temple knight with the right sort of persuasion. Oh.
Thanks for the distraction. You might want to see if he's carrying anything useful. The captain's quarters are just up ahead. We can't leave witnesses. I'll make sure he doesn't suffer. As you wish. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the future. Now, let's investigate that attic tower. The captain's quarters are just to the north of us. Well spotted, milady. The journal's locked with a clasp. The keyhole is tiny. I expect the owner would keep the key upon his person. A ritual chamber. A dark aura pervades the room. Zamorakian sorcery has been performed here. Look, up there. A magic circle. Inactive, thanks Saradomin. Someone has tapped... We expected to find Saradomin's weapon in this room, but it's not here. There seems to be only one path available to us. Complete the ritual. Indeed. Were this spell to summon forth a powerful demon, we could unleash a great evil upon Asgarnia. Yet I see no alternative. I wonder if Saradomin knew what we would find here. You have a poor opinion of the Lord of Light. We must trust that this ritual will summon forth the artifact we need. All the materials we require should be somewhere in this room. Good thinking. It'll be much easier to refer to the book's contents if you take it with you. I know not what the spell shall conjure, but it is our duty to defeat it. If we do not, our enemies shall complete the ritual and use this power for ill. Be prepared. Let's proceed. We need to redraw the symbol in the center of the magic circle. We need to light all the candles. Now we'll need to recite the magic words over each candle. Refer to the grimoire. We can't afford any mistakes. Arom, Naria, Imperium. Feritus, Silentai, Sepulchrum. Igarsak, Perdemi, Erbulam. Well, it's not a demon. This portal could lead anywhere. We have no way to even know that for certain. It could take us to another plane, another dimension. We may not be able to return. I recommend you store your disguise in this chest and bear arms for battle. You might as well put the items you found in the chest too. You'll need all the supplies you can carry. We've no idea what horrors await us. Yet we must step forward into the unknown and find the weapon before the Kinshra. May the light of Saradomin protect us.
Thank you, brave hero. I've been trapped in this cage for days. Let me out, please. I'm so hungry. One of the Black Knights should have the key to the cage. Thank you for rescuing me. I'm so grateful. What is your name, my lady? You fought with great skill.
I helped as well, you know. I could probably have taken them all on my own.
I'm Dawn. I'm a sister of St. Elspeth. St. Elspeth was a singer and musician who became a legend. She inspired Saradomin's troops with stirring songs during the God Wars. My home is the Abbey of St. Elspeth Cytherid, near Al-Kharid, which was founded in her memory. The Abbey was founded in St. Elspeth's memory. I mean, we devote our time to music, prayer, and contemplation within the Abbey's wall. I was on a pilgrimage from the Abbey to Edgeville Monastery when our caravan was ambushed by Black Knights. They slaughtered the caravan guards and dragged us back to their fortress. Sister Lara died of infection in their horrible prison. Last week they brought Sister Esther, Father Magruder and I up to the captain's quarters and took us through a portal in the attic. They didn't tell us where we are. They just took our things and locked us up in these tiny cages. They've been starving us.
The other cages are empty. What happened to your companions?
I don't know. They've been dragging us through that door to the east, one by one. They said they'd be back for me if Father Magruder didn't survive. If you hadn't arrived when you did... I overheard them talking about some kind of weapon they've found in the tomb, sealed behind holy wards.
Do the Black Knights know how to breach these wards?
There was a Black Knight in a golden mask and rich red robes. He said that they require blood. Pure blood. The blood of the virtuous.
Anything else?
He said that the blood must be freely given. I guess that's why they're starving us, to force us to help.
Thank you for indulging our questions, milady. We are left, though, with the problem of what to do with the poor woman.
I'm right here, you know. I don't want to go in there.
It's too risky. Who knows what dangers await us in the crypt? And the Kinshra may be waiting in ambush. I think it would be safest if she was to wait here. If the Lady Dawn would find that agreeable.
Yes, thank you. Besides, someone needs to watch the portal in case any more Black Knights appear.
Good point. Call out if any arrive. We'll investigate the tomb. Let's go. So many bodies. Hundreds of Saradomin's followers have been inhumed in this crypt. They died fighting in the God Wars, that we might know peace. The God Wars raged for 4,000 years. There are several such tombs buried beneath Gillenor, but they soon exceeded their capacity. As the death toll rose, they resorted to heaping mounds of bodies in these mortuaries. The Saradominist tombs became charnel pits. The Kinshra have looted the coffins of these ancient warriors of Saradomin. Have they no respect for the dead?
Come closer, interlopers, and face judgment. It is my sacred duty to protect Alora's wand. It is my sacred duty to protect Alora's wand. Leave this place, or be judged. In life, I was known as Fern. My mate Bree and I came here long ago from the Enchanted Valley. We fought for Saradomin in his great war. Thanks to me, the centaurs are nearly extinct. Now, I am the guardian of the Wand of Resurrection.
You mentioned Elora's wand. Who is Elora?
Elora the Life-Giver was my elder sister. She was loving, honest, and courageous. Elora embodied virtue. Since the day of her birth, she thought only of others. During her long life, Elora grew a horn in the center of her forehead, not unlike that of a unicorn. Among my people, the most virtuous are granted a horn with healing powers. This is a rare gift. My sister was very special.
How did you come to be here?
Saradomin came to the Enchanted Valley and recruited the centaurs to fight for him. We were enamored. Most of the centaurs left our home and followed Saradomin. Bree and I were his generals. We led the centaurs into battle. The war against the gods raged on for weeks, then months, then year after year. The centaur herds were decimated. We should have returned to the Enchanted Valley. Bree cautioned me to abandon Saradomin's cause before any more centaurs died in his name. I was determined to keep fighting and because he loved me, Bree acquiesced. I was stubborn. I was foolish.
Then what happened?
I convinced Elora to come with me to Gielinor and aid us in the God Wars. I urged her to use her power to resurrect our people. I assured her that if she did not, the Centaurs would be extinct. I was determined that if only we continued to fight, we would soon turn the tide of the war. I brought the dead and the dying to Elora. With great sadness in her eyes, she brought them back to life. I sent my people back to the battlefield to die again in vain.
And Elora continued to aid you?
Each time I returned to Elora, she appeared more fatigued. Her breathing was labored, her movements stiff. I tried not to notice. I asked for her aid, and not once did she refuse me. Elora died exhausted, withered, and worn. She poured out the last of her life to save others. I wanted to mourn her. I was overwhelmed with guilt. But I thought only of the war.
What became of the centaurs who fought for Saradomin?
My people looked to me, begging me to revive their loved ones. In desperation, I cut the horn from my dead sister's forehead. I used it to raise my people. I was not virtuous like my sister. I did not deserve to wield that great power. The centaurs I raised were soulless, undead, corrupt, and wicked. They thirsted for destruction. The corrupted set upon the living herds. The undead centaurs turned against their families and cut them down. I could not control them. The centaur armies were destroyed by my folly. The corrupted saved me for last. I died at the hands of my creations, and I welcomed death. So deep was my sorrow and regret, my immortal spirit was tethered to my sister's horn. I cannot leave this world until the wand of resurrection finds a worthy successor. It has been a long and lonely vigil. I am no mere ghost. My spirit is bound to the wand. I am its guardian. It is my duty to judge those who seek to claim it. To this end, I must confront those who enter and destroy the unworthy. The wand of resurrection is the horn of my sister, Elora the Life-Giver.
What power does the wand possess?
It grants life to the dead, and can protect its wielder from harm. Only the virtuous can safely wield its true power. Anything less corrupts and changes the magic of the wand. I must ensure you have the strength, intellect, and purity of heart to bear my burden. I sense that it's true. Guthix has given you the power to stand against the gods. Such power is dangerous if not wielded with virtuous intent. I must test you. Before you can reach the wand, I must test you in battle. You must kill me. Flee before me! Face judgment. Join me in death.
It grieves me to have battled one who gave her life for Saradomin's cause. But we must complete our mission. The way is open. Let's find this wand before it falls into Zamorak's hands. We have to disable the that certainly looks like the one Fern mentioned. Now, how do we get to him? His outstretched hand has been reduced to a twisted, bloodless stump. Her palms have been cut, yet there's no sign of any blood. It's like her wounds were cauterized. We'll have to disable the protective wards before we can... A white knight. The wing of an Icene. A centaur. A courageous lion. The owl of wisdom. The nimble rabbit. The graceful unicorn. A matching pair. A star of Saradomin. We'll have to disable them. I'm glad that's over. Well done. Only one seal remains. The sister of St. Elspeth said that this ward requires the blood of one who is virtuous. Very well. I shall make the sacrifice. Dawn!
Thank you, my knight in shining armor.
Hurry, milady! We must not let her escape with the wand!
Thank you for retrieving the wand. With it, I shall raise an unstoppable army of the dead. To restore the souls of the dead to their bodies, yes. I have little need for self-aware living minions. The living require food, rest, shelter. They're far too high maintenance. An army of obedient undead warriors will be more than adequate for my needs.
When Fern took Alora's horn and used it, the risen dead were corrupted. The undead centaurs turned on Fern and killed her.
I have done my research, you know. The Guardian of the Wand fell short of her sister's virtue, but despite her flaws, there was still a spark of goodness in Fern. It is why she still clings to this world, a tortured spirit racked with guilt. The undead she raised hungered to destroy that purity and tore her to pieces. I have no such impediment. My heart is as black and foul as my creations. The corrupted shall know me as one of their own and obey my will. I shall use Elora's wand to destroy you, the brave knight and his faithful squire. The great heroine and her faithful sidekick, then. Regardless, your noble quest is at its end. You have rescued the fair damsel, slain the terrible beast, and proven your valor to your god. Now, you die. Did it hurt to murder your comrade? Or did you destroy him without hesitation? Is he nothing more than an evil, dead thing to you now? Let's see how well you fare without your brave knight to aid you. Arise, my warriors! You cannot hide forever. I shall destroy you myself. You shall live again! Pierce their noble heart! Come out and play! If you want something done right, be gone! Rise from your grave! my magic. Are you afraid of me? Witness my full power! Get back!
Well done. You have the wand. If we hurry, we can restore Saradomin to life. Saradomin's spirit is fading. We have little time. Please, give me the wand, and I will restore him to life. The wand draws its power from its wielder. The witch's wicked heart and allegiance to Zamorak meant she could only animate corpses. In the hands of one devoted to good, the wand can be used to return lost heroes to life. Innocents, those who did not deserve to die, have faith in me, and Saradomin shall live again. You are wise to be cautious of me. I have done many questionable things. I do what is necessary to protect my people, that they might live a life of virtue. It is possible that the wand will not judge me worthy, yet I must take the risk, for Saradomin's sake. Well done, World Guardian. You will not regret this. Alas, it is as I feared. I was able to return Saradomin to his body, but he is corrupted. Saradomin's body is contaminated with the rot of the grave. His mind and his heart will soon follow. No, it seems that I have been deemed unworthy. I returned Saradomin to life, but I could not eradicate all of the corruption in him. It seems that I am not unsullied by my decisions. I cannot wield the wand's full power. I have made difficult choices. I have sacrificed others for my cause. I believe it is for the greater good, but my actions have tarnished my soul. I was mortal once, a long time ago. I have done questionable things. Yet I have always hoped that the ends justify my means. I had hoped to use the wand to restore the Centaur race. I try to do what is necessary to protect my people, that they might live a life of virtue without fear, and have no cause to dirty their hands, as I have. I'm sorry. There is nothing more I can do. How do you feel, Saradomin?
My sword arm is numb. I feel an icy chill coursing up my shoulder. The evil that I sought to purge from this world is within me. The urge to destroy boils within me. The corruption claws at my mind. No, I must resist its temptation. I will not allow this evil to consume me. I will stand firm, proud, and with honor. I will follow the code you taught me, Saradomin.
Saroan.
My body may be tainted, but my intentions are pure and virtuous.
For now.
Let me prove that I can overcome the darkness in me, sire. Remember, I breached the ward with my blood. Before my death, at least, the One judged me worthy to wield it. Let me travel to the Centaur burial ground and use the Wand to resurrect the Centaurs.
Then I shall guide you. You merely destroyed a manifestation of my immortal spirit. I will not know the sweet peace of annihilation until I have atoned for the loss of my people.
I can see she's going to be a barrel of laughs.
I will be watching you, Knight. If you succumb to the corruption, I shall destroy you.
Very well, but we must be cautious. Prepare for the journey ahead. Gather supplies. Leave only when you are ready.
My people have been dead for centuries. I suppose they can wait.
I shall see what I can requisition from the Temple Knight Armory.
That will be problematic. You'll have to go into hiding for a time, Saroan. The Temple Knights will attempt to destroy you in your current state.
I'm sure I can acquire what I need without being spotted.
I am putting great trust in you by relinquishing the wand, Saroan. Do not make me regret my decision.
I will not disappoint you, Saradomin. Oh, and, milady, about my shield. Keep it, with my blessing.
Now, World Guardian, I wish to reward you for your efforts. You fought valiantly, and saved Saroan from a fate worse than death. With your permission, I can return you to Edgeville Monastery.